Hey girl, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kayla. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Morphe X Sour Patch collection. I got the palettes, the sponges, the lip gloss, and I also got the setting spray. The only thing that I believe I'm missing are the lip scrubs. I didn't even see them when I was getting everything online. And after I purchased it, I was like, oh my gosh, I missed the lip scrubs, which I really want to try out. But we don't have them today. So we're gonna try everything else in the collection. I believe that's the only thing that I'm missing from the collection. But I'm really excited because when I see this, I literally just wanna open up a bag of Sour Patch. And I think this is super cute. The colors look really fun. I honestly do not know what eyeshadow look to do today. I'm gonna test out everything today, swatch it, let it know if it's worth your money or not. So if you guys are interested in this video, please be sure to keep on watching. But before you get into it, please be sure to hit the subscribe button to join the KB family. Also hit that like button because it really helps your girl out. And comment down below on what collection or products you like for me to review in the future so I can get to it. Okay, so I'm starting off with a fresh face because I really wanted to test out these sponges. You guys know my previous video from the Morphe Cherry Coke collection. I absolutely love those sponges. So I got these. I really wanted to try them out. They came in a pack of 5. You get 2 full-size highlight and contour beauty sponges, a mini curved beauty sponge, a mini perfecting beauty sponge, and a mini angled complexion beauty sponge. So I didn't want to pop this open yet, but here we are gonna break the seal. I just had to smell them. Everything looks like it's gonna smell really sweet, but so far, these two, I smelled the eyeshadow palette earlier, hoping that it would smell, but it doesn't, which I guess for some people might be great. Ooh, these feel super soft. Ooh, this one's so cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but we're gonna have to try them all out because I tend to not use the mini ones, but I wanna dampen all of them and see if I can use them for different things. So we have a blue, a yellow. We literally have every single color of the Sour Patches, the original packaging of Sour Patch. So I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna go dampen these real quick, then come right back to start my foundation. I'm gonna use my Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation in the shade Latte Macchiato Beige. Macchiato Beige. I'm gonna take the blue sponge because the blue and the yellow are literally the same, but you can use them for different things. Oh, by the way, I already have primer on my face in case you're wondering. I prime my face with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, my absolute favorite primer. Ooh. But I do have to say that it is soft, so I really do like that. There was one sponge when I repurchased it that it was just really hard and I was not feeling it. And I was like, I don't know if I shouldn't just buy these anymore. I'm not 100% sure. But when I got the Cherry Coke one, it was amazing. Maybe it's the collaboration ones that are really good. So if I ever see the collaboration sponges, I'll definitely pick them up. For highlight shade, I am using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Cookie. And I'm just gonna go over this with the yellow sponge, which should perform the same. My face blended out flawlessly, and I do have to say that it didn't pick up too much of my concealer and eat it up. It literally like allowed the product to stay there. So it's a little bit fuller coverage. So I really do like these sponges. I'm gonna try a smaller one for a cream blush. Normally I use a brush for a cream blush, but I wanna use these sponges up to try them out. The blush that I'm using today is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Royal Flush Cream Blush. It's called Royal Flush, but it's a cream blush. And we're just gonna go ahead and apply this straight to my face. And I might have to go over it with a brush because the brush does eat it up a little bit. And this one's not eating up a lot of the product. It's literally just like blending it out. So it's very pigmented. I mean, I already know that the Jaclyn blushes are pigmented. Like actually Jaclyn everything is pigmented, but these. Okay, this one's cute. I do have to say though, but with nails, it literally feels like this top part's just gonna like come flying off and rip off. But aside from that, it's really cute. I feel like I don't have control holding it. I think that's just because I have nails. If I didn't have nails, it would probably feel very different. I'm gonna bake with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I am going to be using, no, I'm just gonna use these last 2 sponges to bake. But let me go ahead and bake with this precision sponge. Ooh. I suck at drawing straight lines for the nose, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows really quick. All right, y'all, I've already done my left eye off camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my right eye now. I'm going to be starting off with the Lime Burst shade. I'm just gonna go ahead and start building that up. Next, I'm taking Orange Craze and applying that in the outer corner. Next, I'm going to take Red Berry and apply that in the outer corner. Next, I'm going to cut the crease. Next, I'm going to take the shade Super Sassy and apply that all over the lid. I just have to say, I didn't even spray my brush, and this is extremely pigmented. Even on the left side, I didn't even spray the brush. I just left it as is, and girl, this is super pigmented. Next, I'm taking Pucker Up and applying that in the outer corner. Then I'm going to take Red Berry again and start blending out the outer corner. For liner, I'm taking my Morphe liquid liner, and this is in the shade, I believe it's called Ink. Then I'm just gonna curl my lashes and apply mascara, first using a lash primer. Then I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Big Mood mascara. For the under eyes, I think I'm gonna take Pink Strawberry. I need an inner corner highlight, but I really want it to be the yellow shade, so I'm gonna see if I can put down this yellow right here on the inner corner and add the silver to it and see what happens. I'm gonna go into my Revolution Patricia Bright collaboration, and I'm gonna take Honey Pot. That's literally all this palette needed, was a shimmery yellow shade. I'm gonna take my Morphe lip liner in Sweet Tea and line my lips. Then I'm gonna blend my lips out with my fingers. And now it's time for the gloss, girl. I'm super excited. This is the Sour Patch Kids X Morphe lip gloss this is the Pucker Party lip gloss in the shade Watermelon Sparkle, and I'm praying this smells like watermelon. This packaging, I know I saw it on the website, but this is so cute. That smells amazing. Okay, this might be like an everyday gloss for me, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna go ahead and set everything with the Continuous Setting Mist in Watermelon Slice. That smells amazing. Look at this packaging. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm obsessed with this. It smells super good. Woo! I cannot wait to be using this. This is staying on my desk because that's gonna be like an everyday thing. Okay, this is the finished look, and I have to say that I thoroughly enjoyed everything. The lip gloss goes on so smooth and it smells amazing. And I was a little iffy about the setting mist smelling a little too sweet and being obnoxious because I didn't like the Jeffree Star's Starberry scent too much, but this smells so good. So good. Oh my god, I cannot wait to use this every single day. And I think I might purchase another one just to have the scent on hand because it smells amazing. It literally melts my makeup like my normal continuous setting mist, so there's no difference there. So I'm already a fan because that is my favorite setting spray. The sponges are amazing. I do have to say though, the other mini sponges, when it comes out to $4 a piece, it's a little weird. for $4 a piece for the mini ones, but I mean for the big ones, $4 a piece. I understand. If you think about it, really, it's the price of a beauty blender and you're getting 5. Okay, you're literally getting your whole face for 20 bucks. So, I mean, I can't complain there. I'm happy I bought this. I'm really pumped to use everything on a daily basis, so I can't complain. This eyeshadow palette, I have to say, is probably one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes they've come out with, because everything blended so seamlessly. I didn't have trouble with any of the shades. They were going on beautifully. The shimmers were applying so beautifully, and this literally, the quality of the shades reminds me of the first Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, and pff, girl, I didn't even need to apply Fix Plus or setting spray or anything to make them shimmer. Look at this. Look at the blend. It's just seamless. It like went on seamlessly. There was a little bit of fallout. I forgot to mention there was some fallout on my under eyes, but it wiped away easily. There's no red or green that has transferred onto my skin. So it's beautiful. I would say maybe start your eyes first and do the rest of your face if you do get this eyeshadow palette. But this is so cute. I wish it smelled like Sour Patch, because I feel like I'd be like this all day. I really do appreciate that they also threw in some neutral shades and a black in there. My boyfriend is asking why they did that. And I was like, so you could do a complete look with this eyeshadow palette. You have your black in there, so you can literally take this on the go if you want. Mind you, these aren't everyday colors. However, you can do a really fun look and complete it with the black if you want to do a really nice like partying look. Is this worth your money? I definitely think it is if it's something that you can use yourself. It's something that you're not afraid to use color. I really do think that this is a really good palette to get, because the quality of the shades are amazing. If you're getting on Instagram, you want to start a makeup channel or anything like that, doing some looks, I really do think that you're going to enjoy this palette for the price of, I believe, $22. The price of this is $22 for 18 shades, so you really get a bang for your buck. Honestly, with Morphe palettes, I love them because they're inexpensive but really good quality, and they're just really great to have for makeup artists in your kit. The lip gloss is $10, and honestly, it goes on so smooth. It looks beautiful. It's not too thick. It's not goopy. I really do like that. I don't mind the applicator because not a ton goes on, because when you apply too much gloss, it can get a little goopy, a little nasty, and it makes my lips feel really smooth, and I can literally do this all day. My lips look wet, okay? I'm not mad at the gloss. I've tried one of their other glosses before, and I actually really do like their glosses. The packaging is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love the scent of this too. I kind of wish they would scent their other products as well. The setting spray is your typical $18 for your setting spray. It's my favorite setting spray. You can't go wrong with it. Honestly, the continuous aerosol can, it's amazing. I absolutely love the continuous setting mist. If you're even just contemplating on getting the setting mist in general, I highly recommend it. I've gone through at least 10 bottles of those over the last several years. So yeah, I consistently will buy the setting spray. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button to join the K-Bae family. Also hit that like button because it really helps the girl out. And comment down below on what you thought on this collection. Would you purchase it? Would you not purchase it? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.